Hey guys, Coach Energy here. Welcome back to the channel. We have another submission. This one is more so along the lines of communication. I'm at least going to answer it from the from points regarding communicating with a partner, a spouse, or anyone that you are involved with. So let's read the question. It's not very long, and we're going to jump right into it. So. It says, my boyfriend is a realtor and was doing well. Some things happened in his personal life which resulted in him not being motivated to work and completely stopped doing real estate. We don't live together and I don't pay for his bills. Him being unmotivated to work has completely turned me off. I would like to talk to him about this, but I'm not sure how to bring it up in a way where he won't get offended. He lives with his mom. He moved in with his mom after going through a divorce. And we've been dealing with him being unmotivated for about 7 months. Any suggestions? So I'm going to focus on the portion where it says, I would like to talk to him about it, but I'm not sure how to bring it up in a way where he won't get offended. Okay. Of course, there are so many other things that could be talked about in this video, but again, I'm going to focus on the communication piece. So they're boyfriend, girlfriend. They're not married. They're not living together because he moved back in with his mom. So they're living separately. And the girlfriend is not paying for his bills. His mom is helping to support him and paying for his bills, or at least helping him out with his bills. And so my thing is, considering that the issue is the fact that he went through a divorce and he just basically hasn't bounced back from that yet. And it's understandable depending on everything that was going on in his marriage and how the divorce may have gone, or how it transpired, if it was a like a an ugly battle, or if it was something, pretty simple, straightforward. It didn't mention anything about kids and or any other particulars about the divorce that he went through. But I will say that everyone handles a divorce differently, and their process of, I'll call it, grieving is different. And he may just still be going through a grief process. He may still be in that particular phase. And I'm a person who is big on communication. So if there's like a question or this particular issue that she wants to be able to talk to him about it, but she doesn't want him to get offended, I would say first and foremost, having that thought, it shows at least where your heart is. It shows that you are at least considering his feelings and making sure that he doesn't get offended if or when you do bring up the conversation. So that lets you know that you are going into the conversation, if or when you have it, that shows that you are at least going into it with compassion and being understanding and wanting to be gentle, because again, he must be dealing with this. He's taking this divorce uh, quite hard. And so I would just say, really gather your thoughts. I would say to maybe put your thoughts on paper before having the conversation with him. I would say put your thoughts on paper. So therefore, if or when you do speak to him about it, it's very concise and it's not going to be filled with like emotions, or you possibly emotionally reacting or speaking out of emotions and hurt feelings and things like that. So put your thoughts and your questions on paper to gather them and to just kind of make it be as concise as possible, because this is going to be a very mm, touchy subject, or a sensitive, I think would be the better term, a sensitive subject or conversation that you will be bringing up. Should you bring it up? Absolutely. As far as just bringing up the fact that, hey, I understand that you're dealing with some things I understand the divorce was tough. And, I see where it has affected you. And, you haven't worked in a while. You're not really motivated like you used to, or like you have been before. And, I'm concerned. Is there anything that I can, how can I help? Anything that I can do to help with, getting you back on track. Not necessarily saying, to pay bills for him. No, just helping him, maybe give him that push or that boost, to kind of reignite that motivation that he is lacking right now. Also, it could just be the fact that, let me say it this way, even if you do have a conversation with him, it could just be nothing that you say and or do will help him out in this moment. He may just need to take more time. And so you have to be ready for that as well. And ultimately, you have to come to a place of deciding, okay, with his lack of motivation, how is that affecting us? How is that affecting our relationship? And how is that affecting me? And if it is having some sort of negative effect on you, then you definitely need to decide, okay, well, is this a relationship that I need to be in right now? Because he just may need more space. It didn't say anything about the relationship because it's mostly just pointing to him and his work. Let me reread. My boyfriend is a realtor, doing well. Uh, Something happened to him in his personal life that resulted in him not being motivated to work and completely stopped doing real estate. We don't live together and I don't pay for his bills. Him being unmotivated to work has completely turned me off. Okay, yeah, let me come back to that. Okay, so him being unmotivated to work has completely turned me off, and I would like to talk to him about this. Okay, so it is affecting you. And so, yeah, you absolutely need to, you got to have a conversation with them. And if you're coming into the conversation with a pure heart and pure thoughts and with with being understanding, then if he chooses to be offended, that is his choice. But because y'all have some sort of tie to each other, y'all have committed to some degree to each other by you saying your boyfriend, y'all have made some sort of commitment to each other based off of what is written here, then you have the right to be able to discuss this situation as you have said it's affecting you. So me getting that clarity again, yeah, because it is affecting you, it has turned you off. And so it's better to communicate that to him before your feelings completely deplete and you're just totally done. And you're not even willing to, before you get to a point of just not even being willing um to care anymore, or to have a discussion with him, or to even try. So, excuse me, I would say definitely have that conversation with him, before you are completely at zero cares, type of thing. And of course, be gentle, be mindful of whatever it is that he's going through, because everyone deals with a divorce differently. Because a divorce is like a death, where you have completely lost someone, you've completely lost this relationship, this marriage that was created and built together with someone. And that can be really tough for a lot of people. And some people, it does take time for them to work through it and then just kind of get themselves back to a point of where they can create a new normal for themselves. And for you, kind of going back to what I was saying, for you, you just have to make a decision of, okay, well, how much time am I willing to give to him? How much time am I willing to give to this relationship if nothing changes? Like if he continues to truly just be fully unmotivated and is not working, is not doing anything to pursue anything, then you have to decide, okay, I have about a few more weeks in me. I have about 6 months in me. Or you may say I have a year or two in me. Or you can say, you know what, I'm here for the long haul. I just have to figure out a better way of being able to receive it and it not turning me off to the relationship. So it's really just a decision that you yourself would need to make based off of your self-awareness. You're needing to actually have a conversation with yourself and say, hey, how long can I take this if nothing changes? And that will need to be determined and decided by, okay, well, do I want to spend the rest of my life with this person? And if so, do I love this person enough to say, you know what, I'm going to give you as much time as you need? Or if you can say, well, we haven't committed our lives to each other yet. We aren't, boyfriend, girlfriend. We are in a relationship, but we're not married. And the quality or the way of how he's handling this tough time that he's dealing with, it's a chance for you to say, hmm, I I this is not for me based off of how he's handling this situation. So, yeah, I hope that was helpful. Let for, those of you who are watching it, put your thoughts and your comments down below because this is a sensitive situation and there's no particular timeline as far as like a one size fits all when it comes to a person, male or the female, the husband or the wife, getting over a divorce. And it's tough. It can definitely be tough on people and it can take time. So put your comments down below and let me know your thoughts, and let's see if we can give this person some help, some direction, some guidance, some different points to consider. If you know someone that is going through a similar situation and you believe that this video could be beneficial to them, please share this video to the person that you believe can this video can help. That would be the whole reason of why this channel exists, is to be able to help other people. But I am a coach, both within life and relationship industries, not a dating coach, but a life and relationship coach. And if there is anything that you are dealing with, whether it be personally or within your relationship as a couple, feel free to reach out to me. Go to my website, coachnrgy.com. Nrgy, coachnrgy.com, and look for the consultation calendar and book some time, and we can go ahead and work on whatever it is that you are going through, whatever situation that you are dealing with. Other than that, share this video and give it a thumbs up if you think that this was helpful. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.